Looks like we're gonna have to bush bash a bit.
After a very successful first day of riding, my dad and I made it to Tenterfield. Seeing my mum was still recovering from an injured ankle, she decided to tag along and drive our motorhome and trailer following us to Sydney. We were able to meet up with mum by the end of the day, and luckily for us she had already set up camp. After staying the night, we set off for day 2 of our adventure ride, with Armadale being our next destination.
Morning everyone, and we've just started our second day of riding adventure ride to Sydney. So we just left Tenterfield Showgrounds probably about 20 minutes ago now. We were able to leave just before 9 o'clock, so we had a little bit of a slow morning to get going, but it was quite chilly, so we thought we might as well wait till the sun's a bit out till we head off. So the plan for today is we're going to aim for Armadale, but our first stop to refuel will be in Glen, but we're going to try and do as much dirt tracks until then. So we were going to actually try and meet Mum in Glen, but we decided after yesterday's debacle, when we got lost for a few extra hours, that we might as well just meet her in Armidale by the end of the ride. But yeah, overall it was a really good night last night in the showgrounds. We were able to sit down and watch all the footage with Mum, so she could kind of live the ride vicariously through us. But yeah, she was definitely jealous. She did say she wished she could have tagged along, and I have to say it's definitely not the same riding without her. It feels like you're missing an important person. Oh dearie me. I was actually going to mention, as usual, we have to be a little bit aware of the wildlife.
Turn our ABS off again.
Yeah, actually that's a good idea. I always seem to forget the ABS.
Like, I thought about it then, and you're like, you're not going to stop.
Definitely need to put a sign up saying ABS off, like we did with Mum's bike.
Yeah.
God, how pretty is this out here? Sorry guys, we've got no food for you.
God, look at them, they're so keen. No, I got nothing. Oh, look at them all. Wow.
So Mum said she had a pretty successful day yesterday and managed the motorhome and trailer pretty good. She did mention when we were out of signal for so long, she was actually going to keep going further than Tenterfield, but then decided to turn back when she hadn't heard from us. And luckily she did, because our route to Tenterfield got way longer than we expected, so we ended up being quite late in the afternoon by the time we arrived. So apparently today we're going to be covering a little bit more distance compared to yesterday. So that's why we're going to have to make a fuel stop before Armadale in Glen, because otherwise I definitely wouldn't make it with my tank. I also forgot to mention in my previous video how Mum actually ended up with the blue CF Moto, because she actually ordered the grey one initially, but it kind of got missing in action once we ordered it, and we were desperate for her to go on a trip, and we still hadn't found the bike, so we were kind of searching everywhere in Queensland that they would have one in stock, and they had the blue one in stock in Rockhampton, which is actually an 8-hour drive away from the sunny coast. So on a spur of the moment, Mum and Dad decided to jump in the car and do an 8-hour drive there and an 8-hour drive back to pick up this blue CF Moto. And in hindsight, we're actually really glad it worked out the way it did, because Mum actually loves that new blue car, and I actually think it suits her really well. Took back cool roads in here though. I wouldn't be mad if these were the roads the whole way there. So I just saw a sign back there that we're entering Washpool National Park. Dad actually had to change my steg pegs this morning, so we worked out that one of them was a little bit uneven, and I was like thinking about it yesterday. I kept standing up and I was like, gosh, I've actually never noticed this before, but my legs feel uneven, so that was a little bit of a rookie error on our behalves. But anyway, it's all sorted now and it does feel a lot better. And I just wanted to thank everyone for all the comments left on our previous video where Mum crashed on that Condamine River Road, because as I said, we were definitely very nervous and out of our comfort zone. So I was pretty proud of us for giving it a red hot go and making it as far as we did. It was just super unlucky with that last one where Mum crashed. So that's why I said yesterday that we definitely are keen at looking at getting some coaching, just to get our technique up to scratch with some of that kind of stuff, because I would love to learn to stand up during river crossings. I've just kind of got into a comfort zone where I sit down through all of them, and I couldn't imagine standing up, but I guess that's where you need to practice and just learn different things. Dad's left me for dust, so I have to eventually catch up to him. I'm better off to stay within my leagues with the speed going down some of this gravel, because otherwise I can just predict I will wash out and go sliding down the hill instead of rolling. That's a cool thing even about riding with my dad, is he is leagues better than I am, but he can just kind of ride off in front, and then I meet up with him, so you can kind of ride to your ability with these things and you can still have a blast doing it. Forest has opened out a bit and we're back into the rolling fields. I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed that state forest. I'm not sure if we're going to be entering it again yet, but wow, it was really cool riding. We've been absolutely spoiled rotten with these roads today. It's awesome riding, I absolutely love it. I thought yesterday was pretty good, but this tops yesterday, I have to say. Wow, these roads are just incredible. turn onto a road called 10 Mile Road now, and we're still enjoying the beautiful countryside out here, and you kind of feel like you're in your own little bubble because, as I said before, we still have not seen anyone, so we're definitely being spoiled today. Wow, some cool views out here. It's amazing how just in one ride, we've only done 78 kilometres so far, but I feel like we've seen it all. The rolling hills, the forestry, the rainforest. You kind of look, yeah, you kind of get so spoiled. So we've just come across our favourite sign, no through road, but the Garmin says it goes through. So let's see how we go with that one. What are you thinking?
I see motorbike tracks. That's a good sign.
Yeah, true that. So, oh my goodness, but it's absolutely amazing out here. I don't really want it to end, so hopefully that sign does not mean what it literally means, that it doesn't go through. Thank you, Mr. Gateman. So we just came across a no through road sign with a gate, but we were able to get through the gate, and Dad says it's motorbike tracks, so we're hoping it goes through. But anyway, it is absolutely amazing out here. I'm absolutely loving it. It's so good. I thought yesterday was pretty good, but I have to say this is, I'm loving today. It's my type of riding. It's so fun. So we're just coming across another gate now. Send Dad first and make him do it as usual. Oh, he's a bit nervous.
Right.
Oh, he's still a bit nervous that it is a no through road, which would be very disappointing because it's been absolutely fabulous so far. But oh, I'm hoping it goes through. Anyway, even if we have to backtrack, it's not bad scenery to enjoy. You don't seem to have high hopes.
Oh, when it says no through road, it's a bit of a worry, but then no shooting. Maybe it's private, I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're good. You go first.
Yeah, I don't want to enjoy your dust anymore. I'm getting like a mouthful of it. Yeah. So I'm still following the 10 Mile Road. It's gotten a little bit rougher as we're going along. But I'm hoping we're not still continuing all this way for it to end up in a dead end. But so far, so good. Oh, I think we're approaching another gate. I wonder if it's got any other sign on it. No. I know I keep saying it, but we have been so spoiled with the roads today. It's just incredible. That's why when we're trying to find maps for this Sydney trip, we had no idea even where to start. So we just grabbed a few offline, and they've been actually really, really helpful. Because I'm telling you, if we were winging it, we would have actually never found it. All these tracks out here. Hopefully I don't speak too soon and it stops at a dead end, because that would be not the best. I asked Dad, I'm like, what would we do if that happens? He's like, oh, I guess we have to turn back and work out a different route. I'm like, wow, we've come a long way on this road to add a big chunk of distance, I have to say. So these farmers look like they're going to be letting us by, hopefully.
Thank you. Just go slow, eh?
Yeah, you'll be right.
Alright.
You get up the drive,
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Thank you. Looks like we're going to have to bush bash a bit. just what they need. Us coming through. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, that was lucky. So Dad's dust is a little bit overwhelming, so I'm trying to hang back a bit because it's basically getting everywhere. I'm guessing he's going to be letting me in front. Thank you very much.
At around midday, we finally got signal again and contacted Mum. We organised to meet in Glen for a quick break and to refuel.
See ya. Bye, Mum. It was nice seeing ya.
I see you.
Well, anyway, drive safe, would ya? Hopefully we get there before dark.
Bye.
So we just turned onto Square Range Road now, and we left Glen about 23 kilometres ago, and luckily enough we were actually able to meet Mum there with the motorhome at a little fuel stop, so we were able to have a quick catch up and a quick break all together just while we were refueling, which was quite good. But now we're back on the road again, and our next stop will probably be in Armadale, so we're still quite a ways away. Turned onto a road called Kookaburra Road, and we're coming into quite a nice little valley, pretty picturesque down in here. I've had to clean my visor so often today because there's so many bugs obviously in the air that I'm just hitting left, right and centre. So my poor windscreen's going to have a pretty good wipe down tonight as well.
Did you get him?
Was that a red belly snake?
Yeah, see the red belly on him?
Oh God, I almost ran over him too.
Yeah, you don't flick that up into your BC.
No, that would not be good.
They, I think they're in the top 10, most poisonous.
Oh, that's always a good thing, isn't it?
Don't run over him.
No, keep an eye out for any more.
Pretty country again.
It's always nice out here.
We couldn't have asked for a better day 2 of our adventure ride. After an amazing day of riding, we finished off the day with some incredible views from Bakers Creek Falls, before heading to Armidale to meet Mum, where she had already set up camp.
Oh, look at her. She's even got the awning out and everything. I'm thoroughly impressed.
How was it, Ram?
Ah, that was awesome. I loved it.
Really?
It was a big day, massive.
Yeah, no, it was really good.
I'm more impressed that you were able to set up all here again all by yourself. So we just pulled up to the Armadale showgrounds now, and Mum was waiting for us with a whole setup going on, which is awesome. I'm super proud of her that she's organising this all and able to set it all up. But we had a pretty massive day today. We did 325 kilometres and we're on the bikes for 7 hours and 23 minutes. So I'm pretty buggered now, but it was a really good day. It was mostly dirt roads actually. I say about a good 90 to 95% all dirt, but some amazing scenery. I absolutely loved it. So hopefully tomorrow is just as good as well.